Good morning, everyone. Danny J with Dirty Hands Building Dreams. So I just wanted to post a video real quick to show you some stuff I got going on and bring you along and just have a chit chat with you. Didn't need anything. So I will say I'm going to try to get a schedule of something like, I don't know, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, just drop some videos, kind of get some kind of schedule. And I'm trying to learn. I'm learning. I'm trying to get better. So please just bear with me. If I give you anything, if I give any value, it really does help if you would like my videos and subscribe. So I'm trying to get my channel to grow. And it would just mean the world to me. I got 14 people subscribed, and that's amazing. I mean, I used to say, and I know this is funny, but if I pass away, I don't think I got enough people to be a pallbearer in my world. So to have 14 people I don't even know like something, that's awesome. That's just fantastic. So anyway, I'm going to move out of the way. You might can see what's behind me, and I'm going to talk about it and bring you along with it. So I'll be right back. All right, everyone. So wanted to show you what I was able to get finally for my Camaro. Hold on. Oh, I'm so happy. Those that are on the car are brand new, and they're great. I mean, absolutely, I have nothing against them. I have them on my dune buggy, but they're modern day, meaning 17s and all low profile. And back in the 70s and 80s, that's not what we wanted or liked. And so I'm really trying to have what I always wanted in the 80s and could never afford. So in oh Lord, let me think. So I was born in 67, so 16. So in 83, I guess it would have been, before my 16th birthday. Oh, no, it was before my 17th birthday. So the summer, my birthday's in November, the summer before my birthday, I bought a 67 Camaro that somebody had as a race car, and it was completely gutted. And so it had no interior, it had nothing. And I wanted to fix it all up, and I had all these dreams. And my dad was like, "You're just throwing good money away." Well, I stripped that thing down, and back then we had this stuff called zinc chromite. It was green primer that the Navy used on the ships. And so I sanded it all down, and I primed it with that. And anyway, so one day my dad, I wish I had pictures of that. So one afternoon, my dad comes to me, and I worked for my dad. My dad had a body shop. So I worked for him, and he come to me, he was like, "Here, come ride with me." And I'm like, "Where we're going?" Thinking to myself, you never asked him. Oh, God, no. But anyway, so we go over, and there was a purple, it's actually burgundy, but darn thing looked purple. '69 Camaro, 6-cylinder, running, driving. They run in the back end of somebody and smash the front end. So they wanted $500 for it. We gave $350 for it. So that would have been the summer of '84. Yeah, yep, the summer of '84. And so that car sat out there. Anyway, so my dad was like, we couldn't find a front end. We couldn't find a '69 front end, but I had the '67 front end. Well, if anybody knows anything about the Camaros, '67, '68 Camaro is narrow, more narrow than the '69. And so one day I was at school, and I come home, and my dad had taken the fenders off of the '67. Well, the front end was off. Excuse me, the front end was off, and he had taken and cut the fenders right in half, right above the wheel. Just cut them in half, and he cut the '69, all the wreck part off the '69, and then he split the top of the '69 fender. The '69 fender is flat with a little lip. It flares up right before it goes down the side. Anyway, he split it, took a wedge out of it, and welded a '67 front end on that '69. And so for my 17th birthday, my birthday was coming up, and I was like, I just want it in primer. I just want it in primer, Dad. Because everybody back then had all their cars in primer. Now, keep in mind, it had a 6-cylinder. And so anyway, so one night before my birthday, a couple days before my birthday, if I'm not mistaken, my birthday was on a Thursday. Yeah, my birthday was on a Thursday. And so anyway, one night, we lived right next door to the body shop. And so my dad owned the body shop for 38 years. And so my dad was like, bring it in here and let's get this thing in primer, because that's what I wanted, gray primer. And so I got it in there, and I got it all primed, and then all of a sudden he wanted to paint it. And so he starts mixing. He gets cans of this, cans of this, cans of this. And he starts mixing until he got a kind of a orangish burgundy. I don't know how to, anyway, decent looking color. It actually turned out really nice. But anyway, matter of fact, I think it was on Wednesday night. I think it was Wednesday night for my birthday. And so anyway, we stayed there till about midnight painting that car. Next morning I had to get up and go to school. And so when I got home from school, my dad told me it had a vinyl top, white vinyl top, vinyl top. And he told me to get out there with some bleach and scrub the hell out of it. And so I did. I took steel wool. It made me take steel wool and just scrub the heck out of it. And I did. And we painted it black. He got the stuff to paint the vinyl tops, because back then a lot of stuff's outlawed now. You couldn't even buy it now. So anyway, we did that. And so Friday comes around, and I had the rally wheels on it, and I had 8-inch on the back and 6-inch on the front, a little bit deep dish on the back. It wasn't real deep dish, but anyway, good looking car. 6-cylinder, keep that in mind, 2-speed power glide, white interior. And so I had that, and so I got it on Friday. He gives it to me on Friday. We go tag it and everything. Saturday night, I back into a pine tree with this thing. And my dad was so mad. I lied, and my dad went to his death, not believing me, but I never changed my story. But I told him somebody run into me at a red light and took off. And I never corrected that story. Yeah. Anyway, so it goes around February, March, somewhere in that. Anyway, I got my income tax back from working with my dad, and I got 300. Oh God, I don't remember, almost $400. And I took off on my lunch break and went to this place called Big Chief Tire Company in Jacksonville. And the only thing I could afford to buy, and I wanted this wheel, but I could get two. No, excuse me, I take that back. No. I could buy two wheels for that money, but no tires. But the chrome modular rims, they were chrome with holes all around it, bullet holes looking thing. I could get two wheels and two N50, Grand Am N50s. And I bought the back two wheels and tires and put them on it. Again, 6-cylinder, 2-speed power glide. I come home. My dad was livid and fired me over that. And my mom was 4'11", and she would never backtalk my dad. I mean, if she did, she meant it. And so my mom told my dad, Tom, at least he's not out drinking, drugging, and all that stuff. So we just need to shut up. And anyway, about 2 weeks goes by before he would talk to me for spending that kind of money on wheels and tires. He just didn't believe in stuff like that. So anyway, I know it's a long, stupid story, but I don't know. It was just something that I got to buy these. I could never afford them my whole life, and they quit making them. And I seen that Summit Racing had them, and oh my God, so I had to have them, and I wanted them, and I bought N50s. Yep, I sure did. And I know it's stupid. It's stupid money. It's money I didn't have. It's money, but I had to have it. So I was able to buy. I bought traction bars, chrome traction bars. I used to always have painted ones. I could never afford the chrome ones, but I got chrome traction bars. I got air shocks, and I got wheels and tires. I don't have the front tires yet. I've got to order them. I'm getting, I think they're 215 60-15s for the front. And I'm also, so I was going to put my rally stripes on there. But hear me out. I always wanted a rally sport, a 1976 rally sport. And so my best friend had this car, same color, it had blue interior. Blue crushed velvet, velour, whatever interior. His did. It was rusted out around the back glass, but same color. But he had that car because he had another one that every time he got mad, he would beat it up. But for his 16th birthday, they gave him a 76 Rally Sport, burgundy and black. Loved that car. And he didn't have to do anything to get the money. I worked like a dog, and I didn't. I think I made $15 a day. I believe it was $15 a day is what I made. $3.15 an hour is what. No, $3.35 an hour. $3.35 an hour is what I got paid. Anyway, so my buddy Timmy had two Camaros. The blue one was actually a 76, and the burgundy and black one was a 76. Any long story. I know I'm dragging this out, but anyway, but he had these rims, and I was always so jealous and envious of him. I could never own. I could, but I spent my money elsewhere, like motor, and I took the door panels off. I sent them out. I had them diamond tucked. That was a thing back then. I had them diamond tucked burgundy, still with the white seats. Just so much I did to that car. And then, ironically, I put a V8 in that car. Oh, no, before I tell you about the V8. So I'm coming home one night from my girlfriend's house. And I'm coming down this 2-lane road, and there's 4 cars coming. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. And I'm not making this up. 4 cars coming at me. The last car is kind of tucked into traffic. So it's not, I can't see the headlights real good like I can all the others. So nobody's off to the edge of the road. The last car, the 4th car, was a cop. As soon as I passed him, I seen him hit his brakes and turn around. So I pulled off the side of the road, and there was an old post office. Little white building was post office. And I pulled over there, and he comes up there. I didn't have driver license. My license got suspended for not paying a ticket. I didn't have car insurance. My tag was legal. But I didn't have insurance, and and my driver license was suspended for not paying a ticket. He doesn't even run anything. He comes up there and he asks me, he says, "Why'd you pull over?" And I said, I seen you turn around, so I assumed you was coming to get me. He goes, "Well, why would I be coming to get you?" And I was like, "Well, I have these big tires on the back, and they throw off my speedometer, so I'm assuming I was speeding." And he told me, he said, "You're the most honest 18-year-old kid I've ever met," and he let me go. True story. God strike me dead. So anyway, I leave from there. I'm headed on down, and I'm going through Orange Park, and I'm just about to the Duval County line, Orange Park, Jacksonville County line, and I get pulled over again. Now, I got to tell you, I was so scared because I knew they done called me in and were waiting on me. This cop gets out, he pulls me over, he gets out, and he walks straight past my car. And I'm sitting there going, what in the world? He walks by the car, he goes to the front of the car, and he takes a flashlight and he's shining. Well, I get out of the car. I got a 5-inch snorkel hood scoop by this time, 6-cylinder still. I hadn't put the V8 in it. And so anyway, so he walks by the car, he's shining in front of me. I get out of the car, I walk up there, and he said, "Well, we have a report of this car being involved in a drag race and hit and run." I said, "You don't have not this car. I can promise you not this car." And he's like, no, we got to report this car hit and run. I said, "No, sir." I said, I mean, no disrespect, but not this car. I said, "I can prove it." And I raised the hood. And if you could have seen this cop's face laugh at me, it was the most funny thing. Here I am running tires like this with a 250cc, or a 250 Chevrolet engine with a 2-speed power glide. That cop thought that was to die for. He thought that was so funny. And so anyway, let me go. So 2 cops pulled me over. Neither cop gave me a ticket, nor I would have went in jail for driving under a license, and I didn't. So jump forward. I put a V8 in that car. I put a 327 in the car, and I leave the 2-speed power glide and everything. And I start drag racing it like we all, whatever. And I go to jail. I get pulled over. I still didn't get my license back. And I go to jail. And so the judge was talking about giving me a year. And I thought, man, I got to hire me a lawyer. Oh my God. And so I go to this place called Vine Brothers, and I sell my car. I sell this car for $4,400. He gave me $4,400 for that car. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with this car. Spotless. By that time, I had put the mods on the front. So I had matching wheels and tires on the front. We run 14s in the front, 15s in the back. Anyway, 15 by 10 in the back, 14 by 6 in the front. So anyway, so I get the money to go get me a lawyer and everything. They dropped charges on me. They reduced it to something else, and all I had to do was pay, I think, a $500 fine or some crazy. I tried to go back and buy my car back, and they wanted $20,000 for my car back. Yep. So, funny story. From a $350 car to a $4,400 car to a $20,000 car. Huh. Amazing. Anyway, I'm sorry. I know this video wasn't about anything particular. other than I was proud of my wheels and proud of my tires. It came in yesterday, and my girlfriend don't see. She's like, why did we just spend that much money? Because I needed to. I need it for me. So for everybody out there, life don't end at 58. I know there's times that I really feel like it does, but it really don't. So back to the Chevy Cruze, which is right behind you. So I haven't done anything. I've not been able to do anything since the other day. I literally have not done anything since the other day. And so I just wanted to just pop out here and tell you about that and show you my wheels and everything. So I appreciate you watching. So also, I keep asking for you to subscribe and like my videos and everything like that. And yes, it helps me grow my channel, and that's what I'm trying to do. So I don't know if you appreciate or if you respect anything that I've said, or if I bring any kind of value, I would greatly appreciate, some comments, some likes, subscribe to my channel. And like I said before, what kind of content? I'm kind of trying different things. I don't know if talking to you like it, or working on the car you like it, or showing what I bought if you like it. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm trying to so I'm watching my views, and they're all about equal. No, there's none, they're not getting a lot of views, um but people are not watching them very long. So if I could do anything to improve it, please help me. Oh, and on that improving thing. So I take this as such a challenge. And I'm going to make a video about this. But I learned something this morning that just blowed my mind. That I can separate the video from the audio on iMovie. I know everybody probably already do that, but I didn't. So that for me is a turning point. I learned something. And I used to say this all the time: you're never too old to learn something every day. And it just tripped me out that I learned that. So anyway, God bless you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Today is January the 11th, 2026. And it just stopped raining. The sun is starting to come out. And I just hope y'all have a blessed day today.